Kia ora, I'm Mary Jo, Kiwi Bank economist. In the Reserve Bank's latest monetary policy statement, we saw the return of the official cash rate track, and from it, the Reserve Bank has signalled that they may begin to tighten monetary policy by raising the cash rate next year. Currently, the OCR sits at a record low of 0.25%. Now, it's fair to say that financial markets weren't exactly expecting the OCR track and what it implied. We saw the Kiwi dollar and Kiwi rates jump substantially following the Reserve Bank's comments. Over the coming months, we're expecting further upward pressure, so we've upgraded our financial market forecasts. And essentially, our upside scenario has now become our central scenario. Following the Reserve Bank statement, we think the first hike could come next May. And of course, a move in May means a follow-up move in August and does introduce the risk of 3 rate hikes to 1% next year. Now, it's important to keep in mind that the Reserve Bank's OCR track isn't set in stone, and a lot can happen between now and then. But so long as the economic data continues to confirm the recovery we're seeing unfold, the probability of rate hikes next year definitely increases. Now, wholesale swap rates have broadly been trending higher since the beginning of the year. We've seen the Kiwi curve steepen off the back of positive offshore developments, and now a more assertive stance from the Reserve Bank does add further upside risk, especially for the short end of the curve, which has largely been anchored by the OCR. And now, with the wholesale swap rates rising, it does put pressure on banks to raise their fixed 2 to 5 year mortgage rates. So we may be seeing the bottom in interest rates in the current cycle. Now, in terms of the New Zealand dollar, we had penciled in 75 cents by year end. But with the change in tack away from further rate cuts, it does again put upside risk to our forecasts. And that's because widening interest rate differentials supports our currency. With our central bank potentially the first to begin raising rates, the Kiwi dollar may end the year a touch higher at 77 cents. Overall, a surprisingly hawkish Reserve Bank does see Kiwi rates and currencies on a higher path. That's it from me this week. I'll talk to you in the next video.